No one came to her funeral. Not her friends. Not her neighbors. Not even their own children. Just one man, 78 years old, sitting in the front row, staring at a closed casket, whispering, "I'm sorry, Margaret." The chapel felt too big for one grieving husband. Rows of empty wooden benches, soft organ music playing to no one. Thomas Whitaker adjusted his black tie with shaking hands. His wife of 52 years lay in the casket behind him. Margaret had always said, "When my time comes, I just want family there." Thomas turned around again, still empty. Their son hadn't answered his calls. Their daughter hadn't spoken to them in 3 years. There had been arguments, harsh words, and pride. So much pride. Thomas had always believed time fixed everything, that kids grow up, that anger fades, that there's always tomorrow. But tomorrow ran out. Margaret tried to keep the family together. She sent birthday cards, left cheerful voicemails. Even when the calls weren't returned, Thomas didn't try as hard. He thought showing up financially was enough. He thought love didn't need to be spoken. Now he sat alone with silence louder than any argument they ever had. "I should have called them again," he whispered. "I should have swallowed my pride." Just as the minister began speaking, the chapel doors creaked open. Thomas turned slowly. A young woman stepped inside, mid-20s, nervous, holding a small bouquet of daisies. She looked around at the empty room, then at him. "Are you Mr. Whitaker?" she asked softly. He nodded. She walked closer. "My name is Emily. I came because of Margaret." Thomas frowned gently. "I don't believe we've met." Emily smiled through tears. "No, sir, but she met me." Emily's voice trembled. 5 years ago, I was one of the kids at the elementary school where she volunteered." Thomas blinked. "She worked in the library." Emily nodded. "I didn't have a stable home. I moved a lot. I was angry at the world. She used to stay after school just to help me read." Thomas felt his chest tighten. Emily continued. "When I got accepted into college, I didn't tell anyone. But your wife found out. She bought me my first suitcase. She wrote me a letter that said," Emily unfolded a worn piece of paper, "You are more loved than you know. Go build a beautiful life." Tears streamed down her face. She was the only adult who ever told me that. Thomas covered his mouth. He didn't know. All those afternoons, she said, she was just helping at the school. Margaret never mentioned the suitcase, never mentioned the letter. She never needed recognition. She just gave. Quietly, Emily placed the daisies near the casket. "I wouldn't be who I am without her." For what it's worth, she wasn't alone. For the first time that morning, the chapel didn't feel empty. Thomas reached for Emily's hand. Margaret may not have had a crowded funeral, but her kindness filled a life. And sometimes, the people you think you lost are still living proof of the love you gave.